What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Adventures in Drunk Fish Keeping. This is actually part 2 of setting up a 8-gallon Nano. I said it was going to take about an hour, and the setup really did take about an hour. That's refreshing. Still enjoying the dragon's milk, but just been doing stuff around the house, cooking, things like that. So basically, real quick, showed you guys kind of an aquascape setup, the aqua rocks, frag shelf that I set up, and now I'm going to show you guys how to do a really quick setup if you are thinking about starting another tank. This is kind of more applying to a nano tank. It's going to be a little bit harder if you're doing a big, 120, 150, 200 gallon tank. It's going to take a little more time, but when you're dealing with a 8-9 gallon tank, it's really kind of easy. So obviously I've had the Pro Clear, the Clear for Life running, and I had filter media in here, included biological, chemical, GFO, like small packs of everything. That's been in there for a while. So what I was like telling you guys earlier, you want to start a tank quick. I took and put fresh live sand because I didn't want to disturb the bacteria that already started in that tank. But earlier when I was filling it up, I added in a biological starter, which I've actually switched over to using the 9-zyme. Put a couple capfuls of that in there because that's really all you need for a tank that small. Put my established live rock from my other tank in there, and then I took the biological and the chemical filtration out of this tank, put into the hang on back filter in this tank. So as you can see, it's clearing up quite well. I kind of like how it looks. What's going to happen here in probably about the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to let this water clear up a little bit more. The heater's been running for a little while. I want to make sure the water's up to a pretty good temp so I don't shock the fish. I want to make sure it's within a degree or two so it's not too crazy. And then I'm going to take the fish out of this tank, which is basically the kind of designer clown, the Willeri goby, and the Estrella snail. Put them in here. Tomorrow I'm going to make a quick nice custom screen cover for this, just like I've done for the other tanks, and then I'll drain this tank down and get it ready for storage and or if somebody wants to pick it up. So anyway, thought I'd kind of show you guys that, give you a couple quick tips for setting up a quick tank, especially if you're trying to set up something on the quick. Which the easiest thing to say is if you have an existing tank, like let's say you're a reefer and you've got reefer or freshwater. Let's say you got a big tank, 55, 60 up tank, whether it's a canister or sump. Now, it's going to be easier with a sump because you got more storage room than a canister. So if you're a freshwater guy with a sump and or if you're a reefer with a sump, let's say you got your sump and you're like, you know what, I kind of want to start me like a little nano tank, but I want to make sure it's right. What do? Go to your local LFS, supply store, wherever it may be, and grab a small bag of like biological, maybe a couple pieces extra live, dry, live, whatever you want to do, rock, put them in your sump. Let those sit in your sump for like a month. Pick your tank out. Pick your rock work out. Pick your filters, your lights. Pick all that stuff out. So when you're ready to set up, you buy a 5-10 pound bag of sand like I did. You have your filter ready to go because you've already got cycled media sitting there. You put some fresh salt water in there and boom, you're ready to go. Add some bacteria to it, and I guarantee you that your cycle time will be almost minute. Now, don't go crazy. Don't go and add an entire stuffed tank. Put a couple fish in there, coral, and all that right off the bat. I'm starting with a clown and a Willeri goby in the 8 gallons, so they're going to get 2 extra gallons of water when you consider displacement from rock and sand. They're going to get about 2 extra gallons of water from what they were dealing with before. So they're going to get a little bit more water, and they're going to have the same rock, and they're also going to have the same filter media. So really it's just they got a 50%, 100% water change. Basically what it was. That's all I did. But, like I said, don't go crazy. Don't try to stock them overloaded. Still keep a healthy room of growth for this. And I'll keep you guys updated on the cube because I'm doing a cube again. All right, guys, I'll hit you back up in a little while. Thanks.